Hey guys, welcome back to Realtors Bob and Mike. We came on the camera today because the crazy market trends of 2026 are starting to really pile up here.
Yeah, there's an interesting trend. Houses are kind of taking a little bit longer to sell. It seems like when we get offers, uh, we're going through one, not two, but sometimes three offers to
Yeah.
actually get the deal to close.
And we're seeing a lot of houses come back on the market, off the market, on the market,
Mhm.
off. So kind of the same trend, right?
Yeah. Why do you think that is? In your opinion, if you're okay, so we represent buyers and sellers.
Always, right?
So from a buyer's perspective,
Yeah.
what do you think's going on?
Well, in my honest opinion, you know, if you play Mr. Seller and I'm the buyer, I'm coming into something right now because of the limited inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already super excited, right? I'm hyper excited walking into a door.
Yes.
And when you're hyper excited about stuff, sometimes the small details we miss, right? Or sometimes
Exactly.
the little things don't matter in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So like we're seeing them as we come in with the buyer. I come in with the buyer, super excited about the house. Everything's great. We hurry up. We're writing an offer,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes going over again as we were even just a couple of years
And
ago.
you're getting one showing right now in this market.
Yeah.
You're not going back multiple times.
Right.
It's still a hot market.
It's still a hot market.
And buyers still have to make a decision quickly.
Yeah, and then you got Mr. Seller, right?
So,
You're on the seller side. They're not being even realistic. So you say, "Oh, I got the offers, and I want to do this, or I'm this and that." But then as soon as you talk any type of maybe through an inspection, like we have a plumbing issue.
I think so. I'm going to say that the sellers are digging in, right? Because
They're
the sellers they're coming off a really hot seller's market.
I agree,
and they think that they have the upper hand,
which they do.
Not as much as they did.
Priced right.
Not as much as they did, right? So when they come through and they see a buyer that comes back at them with, "Hey, we saw this and this during the inspection, so we want a price reduction or we want these repairs." The sellers, if they're looking at the past 3, 4, 5 years, they're saying, "Well, I don't even have to deal with this. I'll just go on to another buyer."
But that's such bad information.
It is,
right? I mean, if I'm selling a house, I'm selling my own house, and someone's going to come buy it. I mean, I'm glad they want to buy it, but I also want them to want to buy it. Mm-hmm. And one of those things is just have the inspections and do things so that you know that what you're buying is, I don't know, okay. Or, like,
of course,
that there isn't something that we don't see that's hidden. We can't see everything on a walkthrough that we have for 35 minutes with 7 people standing outside.
Although you and I do catch a lot. I mean, the background is, we started off, we did a lot of construction, and we do, obviously, you're wearing the GK property management shirt. We deal with the trades and the hat. You got the hat on, that matching hat and shirt.
I got a matching hat.
Looking very sharp today.
This is real professional.
Very sharp today.
But yes, you're right. We do. And yet
we're the first player.
But we still tell our buyers, even our sellers, we are not the end line on the inspection. We want someone else, some third party.
We're not going to get up in the attic.
No,
we're not going to do a detailed inspection of the. I mean, but we peek up there every once in a while.
Yeah,
but we're not going to do those major things. We're not going to get in the sewer drain line.
It comes down to then people think we're selling. So if we did our own inspections, then how comfortable would you feel if I'm like, oh yeah, that's really not that big a deal
if we're representing the buyer? Yeah, but we do the initial. We'll save our buyers a lot of money by not going to the inspection stage. Spending $800-900 where we can point things out as we see.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, I want to get back to the buyer because here's what I think. I think the buyers, because of interest rates, they're a little bit higher. So they're a little bit more cautious about what they're getting into so that when they have to rush to get in these houses.
That's the problem.
And they're being told that the market is softening. Inventory is going up, right? But they're still kind of in that multiple offer scenario in their head where they feel like I have to get this offer in right away. I have to go hard with this offer. So when they get to the inspection, I think they take a breath and they're like, well, wait a minute.
Well, we kind of saw this few years back,
here,
prices were going up on houses and everybody's chasing the market and buyers are always chasing the next price. Eventually, that will plateau and then, teeter one way or another. Maybe it climbs again. And we saw that just now, right? Just this year. We're already seeing that it kind of lulled and then started climbing.
The market doesn't just go straight up or straight down.
Right. It's always going to be
Yeah.
some kind of fluctuation up and down.
You go up, you have a pullback, you go back up.
But buyers, I think, are freaked out a lot. I think you hit it right. The interest rates got everybody. I mean, I don't even think it's just the buyers, Mike. I think it's honestly both the buyer and the seller. I think sellers are just saying to themselves, like, I bought my house, and I'll just use this as a fast example. I bought my house for $300,000 years ago, but today it's worth $8, $7. Hey, I can't replenish a 700-800 now. If I go to buy a 7 or 8, I'm buying less house than I have right now, right? So sellers are kind of like saying, why? But we know why. Because as we get older in life and our families start to go away, houses need to downsize. So if you're in the process of needing to go downward, you can still get yourself a really nice house, and it should want to sell it.
But go back to that, your sellers have seen this appreciation, and now the house that they bought at 300, 400,000 is now worth 800, 900.
So it's like,
their decision as far as, okay, I need to get a great offer on this house because this is my biggest return on investment that I'm going to see probably in my lifetime. So I have to hold firm. I can't give money back. I can't do a credit. I don't want to do these repairs and come out of pocket for them because this is my payoff.
Would you agree that what we're starting to see is that the buyers are actually still again bidding over, but not like 2 years ago where they bid over and closed. They're bidding over and then retracting. Yes. So, and they use the inspection period to retract, right? So we've been seeing that. So they'll come in and then oh, by the way, yes, I did do 10,000 over your asking price, but now I want 15,000 off after we did the inspection.
Yeah.
So really, you wanted to offer 5,000 less than we were offering originally.
That's so they're playing a little bit of game,
game,
and the sellers are kind of feeling like they're.
And like you said, sellers digging in, right? Yep. They dig in. They're like, nope, I'll let them do it.
So you have two immovable objects coming at each other,
right?
And it's just been that for the past 5 months. You think? Pretty much the entire this year.
Yeah, it has been kind of a roller coaster.
Deals have been falling apart, and it's just kind of we're getting used to it, unfortunately. But we feel like
I don't want to be used to it.
No, it's not. It's not fun.
It's not fun.
And honestly, this is why you do need a professional because someone who's experienced these types of markets. Because when things fall apart, we have to jump right back in and bring in another deal
and get going again all over.
And it's important to keep contact with all the agents that have shown the house, previously, so that we can go back. And
that's the biggest one.
Replenish these offers as fast as possible.
And so, would you say that what's probably most important to tell people, and as far as the content and the real explanation of the market, is to say that I think both buyer and seller right now are running their best game, as I could say, because buyers are being advised to make over asking offers. They're using inspection periods to come down in price or renegotiate, which you can always do in terms, right?
Yes.
You're not seeing as many people guaranteeing appraisals. So you're starting to hear the appraisal word come out a little bit. And for us realtors, we all know when we hear the word appraisal, that just means that they're going to stop over lending on certain stuff. They're going to start to hold back. And that's the trend that we're,
if they start seeing the market plateauing, leveling off. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we don't see a growth. Banks are going to start to say, well, the forecast is it's going to drop. So they start to pull the reins, right? And we kind of see that starting to kind of happen now.
One more thing I want to get into is buyers now, right? So we talked about them being a little bit more selective, a little scared because the interest rates are going up. Is it now a good time to buy still?
It's always a great time to buy.
Should you wait?
No, never. You never wait. Like, listen, we've done tons of this stuff. We've told people, and we say this all the time. So far in our experience through the 40 plus years of combined experience that we have in this business, managing, selling, buying. When times were higher interest rates, we found refinance options in the next couple of years, but we needed to facilitate purchasing because we were starting families. Many of you are the same way, right? You need to buy a house because you have to have a house. You have to have somewhere to sleep, eat, use your facilities.
Yeah.
Those common things are never going to change. So why not buy now if you find the right house or if you have the means and job support to get you there, buy now. It's never a bad idea to buy.
Okay, so I'm gonna plug something on our website because this is really cool, and we actually just added it. It's you can go to realtorsbobandmike.com,
please
/buy now or later.
Yeah.
So buy now or later.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, what you do is you can come in here and you can put your target home price, right? And you put the interest rate right here. We have the interest rates of today, which today it's actually 6.57.
Yeah. So
that's where we're at for 30-year fixed. So, and then you can say, how long are you thinking of waiting? Put your years. You can put your expected annual appreciation. And right here we have like some examples of like what different like National Association of Realtors, Wells Fargo, Fannie Mae, Zillow. We have what they're predicting.
Sure.
Okay. So you can pick your appreciation.
Forecast,
yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then it tells you if I wait, say, 2 years on a $400,000 house, it's going to cost you $25,000. Right. So you think prices are high now, I'm going to put it off. You wait 2 years,
they're going up
$25,000 in 2 years. Right.
Plus, who knows what the market in 2 years is actually going to be doing.
Yeah.
Some predicted this year was going to be great. Plenty of inventory, plenty of this. And these are some of the smartest minds in real estate predicted that we would not be where we're at right now, but we are. And it is what it is. And there's no one that, there's no crystal ball. But what we try to do is make sure to let you know that history has always shown high interest rates come with a lower interest rate at some point. We saw not too long ago that
well, not as low as it's
and you'll never see 2 or 3%. And if it does, believe me, this is going to be a whole lot crazier show if it ever gets down into that again, because that should have been unheard of and should have never have happened, right?
I want to show you this. I'll flash it on the screen so everybody can see
so you're going to be seeing what we're seeing.
But you can go to realtorsbobandmike.com /buy now or later, and it's right there. But this is the last 50 years, okay, in real estate in Michigan. All right. This shows going back to 1976, the appreciation or depreciation.
It's not picked by accident.
All right. The appreciation or depreciation of real estate over that year.
Sure.
Okay. Out of 50 years, I mean, you see it.
Yeah.
But this is crazy. How many red years? How many declining years were there in real estate? Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 50 actually were years where real estate went down.
And the last 7 were just a decade ago.
Yeah. So we're looking at 2006 to 2011, right? And then before that, only 1 year, 1982.
Right.
So we had the housing crash of 2008. Those are the years where it started to go down. And then 2012, it's been up.
Yep.
And wow, 2021, it went up 15%.
Well, we can all thank COVID for that.
Yeah. So that was the year everyone was getting money.
Probably would have saw a lot better years if we hadn't been boosted into that rapidly. But
so I don't want to bore you with numbers, but basically,
it's true. You guys look. I mean, the facts are the facts. The trends are the trends, and real estate usually is a good investment. It's good to put your money there. It's good to park your money there.
Yeah.
And with what we see, there's a lot of people still buying cash. And that just means that they're not putting it in the stock market. They're putting it in their house. And I got to concur that that's not a bad idea.
And the returns, 2021, 16%, 8.8%, 22, 7.8, 6.6, 5.6. See, I was saying 3% when I was doing the numbers. So you can double that pretty much. You can say it'll cost you $50,000 to wait 2 years.
That's based on these. Based on that, it will cost you more. And it's just, unless you see some foreseeable economic disaster, there is no way that it's going to freeze the real estate market. So when they say, are you afraid to buy or are you afraid to sell? It's the same concept, because if you're selling, you're going to buy something else. It's still a great time to buy it. You're making a move. It's a different time in your life, or who knows what the reason is.
Yeah.
But use that reason to make your decision. Or don't move. You don't have to.
or don't. Whatever. That's your choice.
Your money's in your house. If you've been there for 20 years plus, you've done well. And like I said, the rate of return was huge.
If you bought in 2006 and sold in 2011, you lost. But other than that, you did pretty well.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely stay in touch. We're going to drop more content about this, but visit Realtors Bob and Mike. Visit our YouTube channel. come see some of this fun stuff that we have. And
that's it. Wrap it up there. Everybody have a great day.
Have a great day.